Hello you gorgeous people of the interwebs, I hope you're having a Fandabbydozy day. Today I have a collaboration video with the wonderful Autumn Beckman. Yes, Autumn Beckman. And the collaboration is all around a question I asked Dale's Addiction. Intrigued? Stick around. About a month or so ago, Dale's Addiction decided she was going to do a Q&A video, and so she invited questions from us, her viewers and subbies. And the question I decided that I was going to ask her, because I have seen her collection, not collection, we still need to come up with a collective term for this that isn't a collection. And I couldn't help but wonder, are you ever in a situation where you think to yourself, I wish I had a contemporary or unbranded handbag? I will link Dale's video down below so you can go and check out her answers. And Autumn Beckman liked the question too. She hit us up in the comments section and said, this would be a good topic for a discussion. Contemporary versus luxury. Now, I'm not entirely sure what Autumn's take is going to be on this subject. We haven't discussed it, but while I know Autumn is very, very heavily into her luxury and she has got some amazing Louis Vuitton Chanel pieces, just glorious, she is also on a little bit of a contemporary kick at the moment. Yes, she is. If you don't know Autumn, where have you been? She is, for those of you who don't know, she is the first YouTuber I ever gave my subscription to. Yes, it is true. I've been watching her for years and I adore her, and I am very, very happy and grateful to be able to count her amongst my friends. If you want any information, she will give you that information. She will give it to you in a fun, concise, easily understandable way, and she is also low-key quite sassy. Yeah, we like that. So I will have Autumn's video on this subject linked down below, and her channel, go and check her out. Same with Dale's Q&A video, go and check that out if you haven't already done so. I'm going to be off to watch Autumn's video just as soon as we're done here. Luxury versus contemporary. When I gave Dale that question, I was interested to see what her answer would be. She gave her answer in her video, and I said in my comments, I never really find myself in a situation where I wish I had a contemporary branded bag rather than a luxury bag. And it made me think, why is that? I have got some gorgeous bags. I'm a very lucky girl. I've got some really beautiful, beautiful luxury handbags there that I've collected over the years. Are they friendly for everyday use, popping to the supermarket? I think so. I use them for everything. Would I prefer to have some contemporary as a grab and go, throw around bag? I never throw my bags around, and I wouldn't throw my bag around if it was a 5p shopper from Tesco. It just wouldn't happen. Would it make a difference to me if I had a contemporary bag? Now, there are contemporary brands that I am interested in and I really, 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 really want to try. And I want to have a little side note here. I'm not including Aspinall as contemporary because I don't think they are contemporary. I guess it depends on what your definition of contemporary is. They are luxury through and through. Again, it depends on what your definition of luxury is. So I'm not including Aspinall in this, but there are other contemporary brands that I have been interested in and have been interested in for a while, but I haven't bought anything from them. And why is this? Let's have a look at those contemporary brands. The first one has got to be Coach. Right, I see a lot of my friends on YouTube are really heavily into Coach. They've got multiple Coach bags. They rock that Coach vibe. And when I see Coach in person in my local John Lewis and I have a play with the bags, I can feel the quality. I love the options. The fact that they give you 3 different straps for quite a few of their bags. The fact that they have basic human rights like feet and back pockets and all of that good stuff. There hasn't been a single Coach bag that I've thought, bam, yes, that's the one for me. I've looked at a few and I've thought, I could make that work. Could I make that work? But the designs just don't call to me. There is just something that just doesn't make me want to buy them. And I don't know why that is, because maybe it's just the designs. Maybe the designs aren't my bag, but the quality certainly is. The quality looks absolutely amazing. There is one bag that I looked at. It was a bit of a slow burn. It was a little bit of a slow burn, but the most exciting and interesting things I've seen from Coach have come from the Basquiat collaboration, and it was the Beat shoulder bag. I think it's Beat 18. The Beat shoulder bag with the light taupe cream colour with some of Basquiat's illustrations on it, and I thought, yes, that's the one. That's the one for me. Did I buy it? Do you see it? I didn't buy it because it was £550 in the UK. The collection had been released at a time where I had to be super careful about my cashola, and £550 just seemed like a huge amount of money to put down on a brand that I would be more comfortable spending about £300 on. And that is no shade to Coach, because as I said, the quality is absolutely fantastic. I guess it's just a case of, what is it worth to you, to me? What is it worth to me? If I could find that bag now for £250, £300, I would absolutely buy it, because I think I have a bit more disposable income. I can have a little bit more fun. I can take a bit more of a chance. So yes, I would buy it. I wouldn't buy it to use it because it is a contemporary bag and it would save my luxury bags for other situations, other occasions. I would buy this one and I would use it because it's really cool. Another brand that I've been looking at for, I am not kidding you, about 3 years is DeMellier of London, and it was the designs that caught my eye. First off, it was the Los Angeles. The original one that I saw had plain handles. It was quite a plain looking bag. It was that kind of ruchedness that pulled it together, that gave it that bit of interest. It came in 3 sizes, a large, a midi and a mini. And the midi was the one that really caught my eye. And now they're doing it in different kind of styles with this braided top handle. And I still don't have this bag. This one is £355, I think, and that's not a bad price for what looks like really gorgeous leather. Another style from DeMellier that I really like the look of and really caught my eye is the Santa Monica. But this is a little top handle bag, and basically what it was 2 loops as the handle. One was longer than the other. The longer one went through the shorter one, and then you carried it from the longer one. Now, again, I saw that version. That was the first version I saw of it. They've replaced it with the chain version. A lot of brands are chucking a big chunky chain on things. Basically, I'm here for it. Not so much on this one, though. I think it looks really cute, but I think it would be quite noisy and a little bit cumbersome to use. But again, I didn't take the opportunity to buy one of those last year or the year before when I first saw it, and that one's £330. They're very reasonably priced. I like what the company is doing. I like the styles, and the leather looks fantastic, and I haven't heard any bad things about the quality or anything, so why haven't I bought them? Especially as I keep going back to look at them. I think it's because I'm worried I won't use them. the totes, the little midi Los Angeles totes, actually I don't have a luxury equivalent to that, so it's not that I have something already in that style that would make me not use it. I think I would just find a reason to use one of these. My eye has been very much drawn to Marc Jacobs the tote, especially the mini tote, especially the denim mini tote. Now I do have a slight hankering for a denim bag. Do I want to go luxury for the denim bag? Do I think it has that longevity? Am I going to use it? Is it going to be like a little passing 2-week fad? For me, I don't know. Bit unsure about taking the risk on a luxury denim bag, and they're quite popular at the moment. So it's not like there's not choice out there in the luxury market for a denim bag. I don't have to go contemporary. This little denim cutie is even more reasonably priced at £2.55 UK sterling, and I don't have it. This one's pretty hard to find now because it was very, very popular, as is the tote bag in general. Now I do actually like the look of the tote bag in itself, and I was looking for the right kind of one to come along, and the denim one looks like the right kind of one. So I don't think this would be an instead of or a settle option. This would just be a let's try out that tote bag that everyone's talking about and I like the look of. The last contemporary brand that I keep going back to look at, specific bags as well that I keep going back to look at, don't keep going back to look to just see if there's anything I like the look of. Very specific bags bring me back there time and time and time again. And you may not like this, and we'll talk about why in a moment, but it is Polène. Now, Polène, I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but I may continue. We'll see. Polène gifted a number of bags to a number of YouTubers to try out, talk about, recommend to their viewers. And I think there's always a degree of suspicion around this kind of gifting and reviews, and are you really gonna badmouth something if you don't like the quality of it when it's been given to you for free, or do you want to keep that partnership, keep that relationship going, keep receiving products to try out for no cost or even to get paid for it? So there is a degree of suspicion around it, and I think that's healthy. I don't think we should take anything that any YouTuber tells us as gospel, you know, make up our own minds. We should all make up our own minds. I look up reviews and things like that because I want someone's insight into something that they have bought and they have spent money on, that they have chosen themselves, and did they feel like they made the right choice or not. So Polène, caveating this bit, this little section here with no, I haven't been sponsored by Polène. I haven't received anything from them. I know they are notorious for handing out bags to YouTubers to try out, and I'm actually a little bit upset, a little bit sad that they haven't reached out to me. Not that they would, but I have had my eye on 2 bags. One of them is the Polène numéro 1, the #1 bag. And I've looked at that one for, I want to say 2.5 years. I've been looking at that bag, and I always thought, yeah, it's just a little bit big, and then they came out with a nano, and I thought, yes. Because until the nano came out, the smallest one they had in the #1 range didn't have the top handle, and it had a chain instead. And I understood when you packed the bag, the chain got quite heavy, and I thought, I don't want one of the bigger ones, but the small one's not going to work for me, so I'm going to discount it. Along comes the nano. Hi, how you doing? I'm the numéro 1 nano. And my little ears went, oh, what's that now? The other bag that they do is not a relatively recent one. I keep thinking it's recent, but it's probably been out for about 8 months or 9 months now, maybe even a year, who knows. It was originally called the Onze, but they have changed the name to Berry. B-E-R-I. And I don't know what that is meant to mean. But it is this quite intriguing shape, and it was a shape that I hadn't seen before, and I really hadn't seen before, where it's this kind of, it's almost like a box with a handle. The actual handle's got what looks like a sort of magnetic-y buckle type affair holding it together, and you can just get into the bag with the handle closed, but you can unhook the handle, open it up, and then you've got full unfettered access to all of your goodies, your SLGs and your little snacky things. No problem at all. Now I really like the shape of this bag, and hubby actually gave me the money to order this bag last year, and then we got sidetracked and I panicked and the colour I wanted went out of stock. And I panicked because, and as much as I was drawn to the look of it, to the colours they do, would I actually use it in real life? I will make it work if I want to make it work. What if I buy it and I don't want to make it work? So I've taken you through all the contemporary brands and the specifics within those brands that I am really interested in, I'm really drawn to, and do not have in my stable here of handbags. You may be thinking to yourself, well, Gwenny, you're a bit of a snob then, really, aren't you? Because you won't use it if it's not luxury. And I don't know. I don't think I'm a bit of a snob. I know what I like. I know what I enjoy using. I think that's different. So I don't think I'm not buying contemporary and only using luxury because I want to be show-offy about my bags or anything. I think it's just I know what I like, and that's what I like to use. If I had one of these contemporary bags that I've talked about with you this evening, today, would I actually use it? They're all beautiful. Why, you'd have to be a mad woman not to want to use one of these bags. But would I actually reach for it? If I had it here on the shelf, would I go, oh, I'm going to pick up the Polène today? I just don't know. I don't know if I would, and that's the reason that I have stopped myself from buying anything or not being driven to buy any of these bags. And I also don't want it to be a waste of money for each one of these. $250, $350. Okay, I could have 3 or 4 of these for the price of a luxury handbag. But would I rather save the money and buy the luxury handbag? So far, yes. It's a bit disappointing for me actually to not want to try out more in the way of the contemporary bags, because at a lower price point and good quality, and they'd still last you and you could still use them brilliantly, they're also a really great way to try out new colours and styles that you wouldn't usually go for or be prepared to drop £3 or £2 on. So answering my own question to Dale's addiction, no. I have never found myself in a situation where I thought, I really wish I had a contemporary or unbranded bag. So in the luxury versus contemporary argument, I am luxury 99.9%. All the way, I am luxury. I see the benefits of contemporary. I think that it opens the door to trying out lots of different styles. I kind of just feel like I've got to go in and commit to the luxury or just not go there at all. But who knows? Never say never. What do you think about luxury versus contemporary? Are you a contemporary gal all the way? You have a massive wardrobe full of every Coach bag under the sun, every bag they've ever produced, and you love it? Or are you a luxury lover through and through, even if you only have 1 or 2 bags in your stable? Give me your thoughts in the comment section down below, and then let's hop over to Autumn's channel and watch her video and have a chat in her comments as well. You may just think that I'm a snob, and that's okay. You can put that in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, then please do show it the thumbs up love, and until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next video, please do stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay Fandabbydozy, and
bye bye.